Hi there. This is Oscar Frazier, owner and founder of the Ultimate Government Contracting Cheat Code Cohort and Bootcamp. So I figured today, because a lot of you that are looking to get into government contracting really want to understand what the layers of learning looks like, right? And for me, I've kind of broken things down to 3 layers, right? So you're going to get like a 360-degree kind of wraparound experience with us. But I thought I would just kind of write it out for you and explain it in a way that hopefully makes sense for you, right? So the first thing is this. So if you think about a circle, right? This is going to be your experience, a 360-degree experience, right? 6 degrees experience. Within that are 3 key layers, right? The first layer is the learning. The one thing you want to see as you see me writing up here, like handwriting is not necessarily my forte, but you get the point, right? So the first layer around learning, this is going to be more foundational to help you to understand exactly how to get into government contracting, the lingo, the strategy, which our strategy really is a little bit different, where we spend more time having you focus on building rapport at the forecast level. This means before something is quote unquote hit the street and gone live, if you will, this enables you an opportunity to learn how the people that are really winning, how they do it. And that first layer there is going to be around the learning component. So we're going to you're going to learn all the alphabet soup. You're going to learn how to navigate the government. You're going to learn how to research the government. And more importantly, in month 1, within our cohort, one of the things that you're going to be able to benefit from is to develop a short, mid, and long range pipeline. Now, what is that? The pipeline is going to really be like your journey map, if you will, over the course of a year. It's going to help you to understand what agencies you're going to be targeting. It's going to help you to understand which opportunities within those agencies you're going to be wanting to target as well, right? Now, right alongside of the learning side is the action, right? Here's why I feel like action is so important. Without action, it's almost as if you are just like learning only, right? Because I look at this as almost like learning with live ammunition, right? So in our cohort, right along in parallel with you actually learning like the dialogue, learning the lingo, learning the lay of the land, you're also going to be focusing on the action piece of it. So we're going to provide you with all the tools, the templates, the techniques, the content, copy, all that stuff you're going to need to be able to be successful within the government space, right? Now, in addition to that, by month 2, we start to work on proposal writing. So most people struggle with things like how to respond to a RFP, how to respond to an RFI. We spend the entire month, your second month, focusing on how to write proposals, and more importantly, how to bid on proposals as well. So you're going to see we're going to be focusing on things like sections L and M of an RFQ and how to like shrink your time down, if you will, and how to determine if something is right for you or not to go and pursue, right? So that's the action piece. So these 2 things are happening simultaneously of each other, same exact time, okay? Now, the third one that I think is really, really, truly important from a group economic standpoint, and that is going to be our community forum. Okay, so the community forum is designed in a way to ensure that you wrap yourself around other people that have also been in my cohorts, who have attended them. And right now, I think we're right at around 670 or so people within this community forum. The community forum are all organizations that I have personally trained over the last 2 years, and they will range from 0 revenue all the way up to $30 and $40 million revenue companies. These people are there specifically to team with you, to partner with you, do subcontracting with you, and more importantly, to be your support system as you learn the lay of the land across government contracting, right? So this right here, community forum, is something you're going to get. It comes stock with the program. It comes stock with our cohort. And then with these 3 things happening simultaneously for you, it is going to help to spell out success, right? So when it comes to like a cost factor and all that kind of stuff, you got to always remember cost versus price, right? It is going to cost you some of your time and things like that. But when you start to look at what this really, from a pricing standpoint, is going to be, imagine your first contract being several hundreds of thousands of dollars. What you're going to spend on this cohort is going to be simply a drop in the bucket. It's going to be a decimal misplacement, just a minor decimal error, for what you can get from a value standpoint. right? So a lot of people, sometimes they tend to get stumbled up on, well, what happens in the first month, second month, third month, etc. This right here, these three things that you're going to be getting is the entire 6-month journey. As you get better and you get stronger at the overall process of government contracting, we're right there with you to help you to then start to scale, right? Because that's usually the piece that sometimes a lot of these cohorts may miss, is that they spend so much time on just having you do curriculum, they forget about the action piece. Action is so critical. Without that action, you're not going to really be able to understand how to truly apply it. Our cohort begins that at day 1. I hope this is helpful for you all. If you have any questions, be sure to hit me up. Most of you probably already have my direct cell phone number. If you don't, be sure to shoot me an email as well. And I'd love to get in contact with you to get you started within our cohort. Salute.